Hello everyone, welcome back to J&B Bites, where we make allergy-friendly recipes that everyone can enjoy. I'm Michelle, and today we're making a classic yet allergy-friendly treat, Honey Joys. But we're doing a little bit different. We're doing it in the style that my kids love, using gluten-free and dairy-free ingredients. Perfect for those with food sensitivities or allergies. Okay, let's get into cooking. Let's start by talking about the ingredients you'll need to make these delicious treats. Honey, Nuttlex, our dairy-free butter substitute, sugar, rice bubbles, cornflakes, and for a fun twist, I like to use a 50-50 mix of gluten-free rice bubbles and cornflakes for added texture. Of course, you can adjust based on your preference. All the ingredients we're using today are free from dairy, soy, gluten, nuts, and eggs, making this recipe as inclusive as possible for those with allergies or sensitivities. Step 1. Making the syrup. The first step is creating a candied syrup. In a small saucepan, add your honey, Nuttlex, and sugar. This process requires patience. You'll want to cook it on a low heat. I use setting 3 on my stove, which goes up to 9. The key here is to let the mixture melt slowly and evenly. As it melts, keep stirring to ensure all the sugar dissolves. Once it's fully melted, wipe down the sides of the saucepan to make sure no sugar crystals are left behind. Allow the syrup to simmer gently until the entire surface is bubbling evenly and the mixture turns a rich golden colour. This should take a few minutes, so keep an eye on it to prevent burning. Step 2. Preheating and prep. While the syrup is simmering, preheat your oven. For a fan-forced oven, set it to 150 degrees Celsius. If you don't have a fan-forced oven, 160 to 170 degrees Celsius works perfectly. For my friends in the US, that's about 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now is also a great time to prepare your cupcake trays. I like to use a mixture of mini and standard cupcake pans. Line them with patty papers so they're ready to go once the mixing begins, as this next part happens quickly. Step 3. Combining ingredients. Once your syrup has reached that beautiful golden colour, it's time to combine it with your rice bubbles, cornflakes, or your preferred mix. Pour the syrup into a large mixing bowl with the cereal and quickly stir to ensure every piece is evenly coated. Working quickly here is crucial so the syrup doesn't harden before everything is mixed. Step 4. Scooping into trays. After everything is combined, use a scoop, like an ice cream scoop or a tablespoon, to portion the mixture into your prepared cupcake trays. In our household, we cater to different preferences. One of my kids loves plain rice bubbles, another prefers just cornflakes, and one likes a mix of both. These combinations make it fun and customizable for everyone. Step 5. Baking. Place your trays into the preheated oven and bake for about 10 minutes. You're looking for a golden brown colour. To check if they're ready, gently tap on the top of the cereal mixture. It should feel firm. That's your cue to take them out of the oven. Step 6. Cooling. Once they're out, let the Honey Joys cool in the trays for at least 5 minutes. Then transfer them to a cooling rack to set completely. Patience is key here. Trust me, the wait is worth it. Tips for sensory preferences. Texture is a big part of what makes Honey Joys so special, but it can also be challenging for those with sensory sensitivities or oral aversions. If you're introducing this treat to someone new, start small. Pair it with a familiar food or break it into smaller manageable bites to ease them into the experience. My product recommendation. From today's recipe, I've used Freedom Foods gluten-free cornflakes and rice bubbles, along with Nuttlex as my dairy-free butter substitute. If you're in a region where these brands aren't available, feel free to reach out in the comments. I'd be happy to suggest alternatives that work with this recipe. And there you have it, Honey Joys your way. These crunchy, sweet treats are perfect for parties, lunchboxes, or just because. I hope you enjoyed this episode of J&B Bites and feel inspired to try your own Honey Joy combinations. Let me know in the comments if you need help finding allergy-friendly products or if you have a unique twist on this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss an episode. Until next time, happy Honey Joy making.